What if you gather more than 30 of the best creative builders and threw them together on an empty survival world? With no flying, no commands, no infinite blocks, no debug stick. Well, maybe yes to the debug stick, but nothing else. Just their bare hands to place every single block. Will they give up halfway through, or will they still be able to create amazing things? Welcome to the Blueprint SMP. Here we start. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1. In the first hour, after exploring for a bit, I decided to set camp here, not too far from spawn. The area is perfect for what I want to do. It's relatively flat and it has a river next to it, which will be super useful and we will see why in a second. I named this my starter base because, let's be honest, I have plans for my real starter base and it's going to be pretty large, so we will need a base of operations before getting to build that. But of course, since the goal of this SMP is to make everything as good looking as possible, we are going to be building something nice for this area as well. The first day on a new SMP is always a bit complicated. I know some people on the server, but not most of them, so I want to get some gifts prepared using the new bundles. That way, if I cross paths with anyone, I can give them something to show them that I mean no harm. For now at least.
You don't need to give me a gift. I don't need gifts.
But
I
But they come in a nice bundle.
It's pink! Oh my god!
I love them so much.
Can you color them?
You can, yes.
I didn't know that.
Everyone plays the early game in a different way. And in spite of our first gift being a success, I didn't get to cross paths with anyone else on the first day. As I said before, everyone plays in a different way. Personally, I like to take it slow and chill. Okay. And it turns out that everyone else went to the end to defeat the dragon.
Hit the head. Oh my god.
While I was here doing something equally exciting. Yeah, I think I need to be more social. After doing a lot of fishing, I prepared the mine all the way to diamond level, found an iron vein, went exploring to find some sunken ships and buried treasures, with armor trims, diamonds and a heart of the sea. Now to finish off day 1, I want to grab some of the acacia wood and mark out some areas. The plan is simple. I want to live in 3 different tents and have my starter base become a tribal campsite. So here we have it. This is the plan that we got. One small tent for the mine entrance. It's very round and of course it's raining when I need to record. Then we have a square one with a more fancy shape. This is going to be the storage one where we're going to have all the chests, our bed, our crafting table. And then we have the large fishing tent over here. I think I went a bit too high with the scale. Let me show from a distance. It looks good. It's gonna let me put a lot of details to it, but it really makes the other ones look small. So, or either I need to make that one go higher up, or I need to bring that one down, and I think I can bring that one a bit down. It's the second day on the server, and we are still fishing. However, we don't have the Lack of the Sea enchantment yet, so we didn't get many treasures out of it. Today we need to start gearing up. If we want to do building, we will need better tools and enchantments. So let's head down into the mines, and what I want to do is set up a small workstation here. You can tell how much this server is filled with creators that only play mostly creative, because the deaths just don't stop rolling in the chat.
Calvin, hello. Are
Hello.
you online? Are you around?
Hello.
Oh, you
I'm
are.
down on the
I
cave.
just died. I lost all my stuff.
Oh no!
There was a creeper and there was lag and I couldn't pull up my shield properly and my stream also crashed at the same time, so it went all wrong.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna try and get it. Do you have some food? So I can not die?
Here, get the bundle.
Oh, thank you so much.
I was just saying that people are constantly dying on the server. These are the goals that I have for this mining session. Craft a diamond pickaxe and an enchanting table, which means that we need at least 5 diamonds. So let's go down and mine for about an hour. Okay, so these are going to be our first diamonds mined. Okay, first diamonds. Oh, just 2. Okay, that's good. That's enough for an enchanting table, so that's a good thing. I'm almost done with all my pickaxes. I'm only 1 left. And I haven't found any more diamonds, but I found this cave. So we might have a chance to find some diamonds here. Oh. I see some diamonds. There might be a spawner nearby. So many skeletons. Indeed, there was a spawner. Oh, I can use this. Let's see. 1 diamond, 2 diamonds. Make sure there's no lava. Ooh, 3, okay. 4, nice. Shoot! I knew it. Come on, you can do it. Be my horse. Nice. Are you fast enough? Hey, you are good. You are good. You are fast. Let's get you the diamond armor. Let's see. Champ? Hey, Champ is not bad either. You stay there. I need to come up with a name for you. But yeah, we got a bunch of things from the cave. 42 iron, that's not bad. For a 1 hour mining session, we did pretty good. My first diamond pickaxe. Nice. Make a book. If we just do like this, and a book on top, that should give us an enchanting table. Let's go. Let's see. Lack of the sea. Please, lack of the sea, no. Yeah, let's go for unbreaking. Unbreaking, I can take that. I like that. That's good. But now I need more experience. So here is the skeleton spawner that we found before. And I think we can really turn this into an experience farm in no time, now that we have our pickaxe. I'm gonna do this from memory. I don't remember a few of the things, but we will figure it out. Here I should be time-lapsing the skeleton farm, but instead I decided to play with zooms. So there you go, have another one. The skeleton farm is done. So I'm gonna be farming experience and bones here for a while, until I get enough levels to enchant my fishing rods. I don't know what exactly happened to all the cows, but the good thing is that now we have a full and complete enchanting table over here. Diamond axe, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, that is perfection. Lack of the sea! Okay. I need 2 more levels, this is huge. Die. It's lack of the sea too, but that's gonna serve the purpose that I need. Finally! Now that we have some tools, I want to spend some time building, because as you can see over there, Googler is already building his house and it's beautiful, so we can't keep living in this mess. For a start, let's fill in the shape of this one. This is the smallest of the tents, so it will be the easiest to start with. Here on the back we can go up and then we connect across like that. Oops, too much. It looks like it's falling to one side. I don't like that. What if we place a block here and then some slabs? Yep, that is so much better. There we go. That is the shape for the tent filled in. I like it, but it requires details. The thing is that some of the details that I want to add are using the new pale wood. So let's grab our horse, which I don't have a name for yet, and let's find the pale garden. We're going up. Okay, look at that. Such a huge pale garden. What on earth? Let's do some deforestation over here. Okay, the sun is going down. Let's see if we can see some creakings. That was so scary. No. The vibe of this place. I need at least 9 of this resin. Okay, they are sleeping now. Let's go back. I liked it. It's scary, but the vibes are beautiful. Let's talk a bit about my goals and ideas for this new series. I've been wanting to create larger builds in survival for a while, like mega projects, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for that. But what I want to talk to you about is, of course in the format of video, is how I'm going to approach the building. I wanna be honest, I don't wanna have any secrets with the builds that we're gonna be doing here on the series. If we do something in survival, fully in survival, I'm gonna tell you. Some of the bits I'm going to cut down, so you're not gonna see everything because it takes forever. But this one, for instance, I want to design something more fancy because I have something better in mind. So even though I started the planning here, I'm gonna jump in creative and design it and then bring it over. And this is a small build, so I don't think the process is going to be very much different than what we're gonna be showing for that tent. But when I want a build to look way better, I do need to tinker around with more options, I do need to play around with more blocks. And doing that in survival I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it takes more time. So this tent in particular, I'm gonna be doing it in creative. This one I haven't decided yet, but I'm telling you this because I want you to know what to expect from this series. If the build is done in survival, we are going to see some blocks in survival. I'm gonna tell you. And if it's done in creative, it's done in creative, and we're gonna bring it here. And if there's something worth showing from the creative process, I will show it to you, so that you can also learn something if you want to be larger in your survival worlds. So I promise no secrets in this series when it comes to building. This orange with the pale looks very good as some sort of trim, and we can also combine it with some diorite and some andesite to make the shadows if we want over here. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the style that I'm going for. It might be too much, but I wanna try all the pale here. That's too much, clearly that's too much. I don't dislike that. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Look at that. I love it. We can even extend the orange all the way to there, but I think it's fine as it is. Now for the rest of the building process, I had to flatten down the land to create room to place big boulders all around, which in my opinion adds a lot to the feeling of living in a tribal campsite. These rocks were designed in creative, playing around with an interesting concept for building that we will get to talk about in a bit. Then of course I had to collect all the materials and reveal them here on the server. At the same time, I decided to build a tall undead pale tree between some of the rocks, which I think turned out super good. And at the end, I built the storage tent, which is the actual important thing that we need to call this a base. The technique and process was very similar to what we've shown for the mining tent, only that at a larger scale and making use of more decorative blocks. The starter base is done. Let me take a look from up close. As you can see, we have the storage tent done with all the details, the composter, the pots, everything all around. It's very chaotic. Something that I really like from these designs are the hanging signs of different colors coming down in everywhere, in every place. But they look like pieces of clothing falling down from the tent. I feel like that gives the vibe that I was looking for with these designs. We have a different design on the back. Of course, this part is a bit covered by the rocks, but regardless, it's looking good. So what is my horse doing here? What the heck? The other side as well, we have the hanging signs as pieces of clothing, and we also have some trapdoors, which kind of work in the same way. It's a bit chaotic, it's a bit messy, but I like it. And the other tent that I didn't show on the time-lapse is this one, the fishing tent. As you can see, it has a triangular shape that I really like. And again, it's very similar. The process was very similar. This one was even simpler because it doesn't have that many level of detailing, but I think it works very well. Here we also have the enchanting table and bits and bobs everywhere to make this one functional with all our fishing stuff here on the barrels. We caught 900 fish. We can catch more for sure. But yeah, I think this is looking great. I'm really liking this. The rocks and the tree are also looking amazing. I'm really happy with all this, with all the level of detailing that we managed to put in these rocks. I think they really bring this whole area together. And now, something that is important, let me get rid of my armor. We are wearing this skin, and honestly, it doesn't match at all with us living in this kind of tribal campsite. So we are going to do a quick change. There we go. This is way better. I do need to say that I feel a bit naked with this, but it's fine because it fits better the vibe. Yeah, we even have a crown of bones, and we have all bones around our body. It's weird. Anyways, we have all the building done here mostly. We have the large part of the building done. We have the tents, we have the boulders, we have everything, but the area... what is this? This is weird. Let's fix that. So what we need to do now is we need to clear the temporary settlement that we have going on here, aka the mess of chests. So while I move everything in and clear all this up, I will leave you with Creative Calvin to explain for a little bit how those rocks that you see behind me were designed. This is my creative world, and here I have some rocks that I didn't use on the survival, but they were built with the same process, so we can use them to talk a bit about it. To start with, focusing on the shapes is very important, which is why we have all the different sets of rocks done with different colors of wool. Now, how I made each one of them is using Axiom and the rock tool. Playing around here with the parameters like the smoothness, we can quickly get some nice large rocks that then, making use of a tool mask to only target the purple, and using the lasso select, we can carve them out to give them the shape and orientation that we want. We could also, if we want, select them, cut them with Ctrl X, and then move and rotate them around to fit whatever orientation we need. Then there's an important concept that really helps bring these rocks together. It's not just about the shape or the color. Here we are playing a lot with the sizes and the different dimensions. The purple rocks are big, but they are not super big. However, when we take a look at the entire thing, they look huge. And that is because we have these smaller rocks all around. So in contrast, the smaller rocks trick our brain into thinking that the purple ones are larger than what they actually are. And to prove the point, let me get rid of all the smaller ones real quick. You can see now how without them we don't have enough context to tell how large the purple rocks are. It's a very cool building concept that of course doesn't apply only to these things, but in this case I think it works very well. The next step was of course the painting of the rocks, where we did some shading with the grey blocks and included some light grey terracotta, which looks amazing in this palette. Here it was super important to focus on the shadows, because in the previous stage where it's color coded, it's super easy to tell which rock is which. But when we move here where it's all in the grayscale, they all kinda merge together. So using shadows is super important to highlight the separations between each rock. And also in the cracks, where we used the smaller blocks as well to polish their shapes. We did this particular set of rocks in a live stream, so the VOD should be on Twitch if you are interested in the full process. To finish them off, I added some vegetation all over them. I could have just left them without them, but I wanted them to look a bit overgrown. So yeah, that's mostly all of the process summarized. Let's head back now with Survival Calvin. I took you to the creative world and I wanted to walk you through the creative process a little bit about the design of the rocks. Because I think many times when building in Minecraft in general, we make a nice house, and I sometimes talk about the surroundings and how important it is to have like a frame for the build and not have it alone in the world. And I always tend to just do trees, which, don't get me wrong, trees are a great option. You can make them in different scales, it's good. Making trees is good, it's one of my favorite things. But I feel like making rocks around your build is also something that you can do. And it's not as difficult, honestly. So that's why I wanted to show that, so you have another option to put around your builds and kind of frame them in a better way. And I know we got many amazing blocks in the new update, like all the pale wood, the resin and stuff, but this is the new best block in the game. Because it allows us to do something that we were not able to do before. So we have this path over here that transitions from dirt to stone all around, and I am doing this of stone just to show you this trick because I think it looks nice. So you know, whenever you make like dirt paths, it's kinda cool to decorate them with some grass around to make it look more natural or more abandoned, depending on the style that you want to go. But whenever we have these rocky paths that are made of stone, we can't place grass on top, which makes sense because they are rocky materials. But now we have the pale moss, which blends so well with all the rocky materials, and it allows us to place grass on top. So we can mix this in rocky paths, creating this nice effect of an overgrown rocky path. I absolutely love it, and it's something new. It's something that we were not able to do before, but now we are. That is why I consider this to be one of the best blocks in the game now. Being able to place grass on top of a grey block in survival is huge. Let's place some slabs here to make it easier to come up. So yeah, that's our starter base done. It took a while. It took more than I hoped for, but I really like it. I am so happy with this base. I think it's good. I think it's different. I've never done something like this, and I like it. I really like it. Now, before doing anything else, I realized that I haven't taken you anywhere to see other things from the server. To this side, we have our neighbor Googler. You saw him earlier in the video, and he's building a beautiful house and a beautiful tree. Oh, and he's been connecting us with paths. I need to help him with this. As I said at the beginning of the video, we are close-ish to spawn. Spawn is in that direction. The spawn, I believe, is over here, and as you can see, they've been deforesting and doing some work on this area, because while I speak, everyone is working on a creative world, designing a massive castle and a massive terrain, and it's gonna take a while to build. It's taking a while to build already, but the idea is to get all together and build this massive, beautiful spawn soon. And for now, the spawn, yeah, that is a spawn. This is where we started. I think this was built by Stan and Lyra. We can see the top of the tree from here, so we are not far. We are gonna have a privileged view from the starter base over to the castle, because it's amazing, it's so cool. But now let's head back to the base and go in the other direction, because there's a shopping district that I haven't visited, and it's also not super far from where we are. I don't know who's living there, and I don't want to visit it because I don't want to spoil it, but the shopping district is in that direction, so let's go around. Okay, so this is the shopping district, or the beginning of the shopping district. It's very early stages. It's very early. Everyone is going crazy with their starter bases. Let's see the prices. I want to see how people are pricing things on this server. 1 diamond per stack? Okay, that sounds good. Closed for maintenance. Oh no, what is this shop? I want to know. And this shop, what is this thing? There are not blocks and shook boxes on. Welcome to Rice's Emporium Consortium. Okay. Pam 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 pam. Hey, they have music. I love it. Oh, I love this interior so much. Oh, this is a moth shop. Oh, they are out of stock. People have been buying. It's all been sold. What on earth? Okay, we need to get a shop down next episode. I don't know what to sell, but I wanna do it. So yeah, let me know what you think of this base. Let me know what you think about the building process and all the things that we talked about today. I would really like to know if you have like any input on what you would like to see from the building process. As I said, I don't want to keep any secrets, so if there's anything that I could explain even further, please let me know. With that, we are going to wrap this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Calvin, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna be here doing some fishing.